Welcome to the After the Show show. I'm Scott Hennen. Just wrapped up the Common Sense Club after 3 hours of great talk radio. In case you missed it, we'll give you a little recap of what we did on the program today. We started with a question. You know, there's a growing chorus out there. It's quoting the Republican elite, the establishment, that somehow there is a lack of satisfaction with the field of candidates for the Republican nomination. I was kind of curious, is that in any way reflecting the grassroots? Actually, I was kind of surprised that, in fact, I'd call it probably 50-50 with the calls we took in the first hour. Some people, they're pining for more. They're wanting more. Some saying, hey, this is great. I like the ones that are in, but kind of a toss-up. So this might be one rare occasion where the elite, the establishment, maybe has a little sense of what's going on there. And part of that is the fact that Newt Gingrich has been in the news because of his comments about the Paul Ryan budget, and I think is considered kind of that old guard, so... what I don't like is this narrative that, boy, if Mitch Daniels doesn't get in, Obama wins. If Chris Christie doesn't get in, Obama wins. I think, look, open it up. Michelle Bachmann comes in. Others come in. That's fabulous. Let's have a great discussion. The more the merrier. We got a lot of great idea people. Put them to work. Roll up the sleeves. Go to town and may the best man or woman win. So, interesting discussion. Enjoyed it a great deal. Also talked to Rich Galen about the Newt Gingrich meltdown. Rich used to work for him. And, basically his take was, Newt is in, damage control mode right now. And a big question is whether or not his financial supporters believe that he can recover. If they do, he'll be fine. A lot of folks wrote off McCain early on and others as well was his take. But ultimately, if enough folks say this is why he can't be president, he'll be in trouble. But basically, the money folks are going to decide this one. In our 3 o'clock hour, Congressman Rick Berg, on his decision to run for the Senate race, he welcomed others into the Senate sweepstakes for the Republican nomination. Was I think strong on the point that he wants a good, robust debate for the House seat as well. That's important. But just talked about the brick wall that is the U.S. Senate, and that ultimately he is of the opinion that the only way we're going to change Washington is if he and enough Republicans take control of the Senate. He said he believes Nebraska, Montana, and the North Dakota race, according to most folks he talks to, are the real keys to Republicans taking control and ultimately, putting up a big defense for what we believe in. So, interesting conversation with Rick, and enjoyed that a great deal. Rick Jensen of KHND in Harvey was on the show today. We talked a lot about the frustration that a lot of folks are feeling at Devil's Lake. Protest this week, 1,000 people to Tolna Cooley. I said on the air last time you got that amount of people out for anything in North Dakota was a Tea Party. Rick said it was very much like a Tea Party event. These people just plain, flat out frustrated with the direction that things are going. So anyway, good discussion there. Talked a lot about the national popular vote discussion. It's up for a vote in the Minnesota House this week. Pat Rosensteel, Laura Broad joined us on the program. That conversation is really starting right now. It's one I've become interested in and supportive of, and we're going to continue to watch that closely as well, and then round it out with a discussion on the presidential candidates as well. So thanks for watching. We'll do it all over again tomorrow, 2 to 5 on the Common Sense Club and the Scott Hennen Show.